they get girded up here. Will Klein grabbing the pole, 49.242. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Jared Darling starting on the outside. Look at that lap, huh? Ooh, nice.
Yep, one hand. Wait, Captain Hook.
Wait a minute. What the heck happened? Yeah, Captain Hook. Jason Jacoby in third. Ariotti starting fourth. Caden Henry fifth. Tony Hillbrands will start sixth. Josh Robbins seventh. Matt Hummel eighth. Malad Radman ninth. Eric Hall rounds out the top 10. Joseph?
Sean Williams will start 11th with James Simmons in 12th. Tommy Gossett was the last driver to put in a qualifying time. He will start 13th. Aaron Smith 14th. And it shows Femi 15th for me. What does this show for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Femi 15th. Then Zoltan Herzog 16th. Daniel Falkingham 17th. Tom Mercier 18th. Cody Miller 19th. And Spencer Owens will start in 20th.
Justin Gable 21st. Nathan Lewis starts 22nd. Keaton Jones 23rd. John Barry way back in 24th, but that's where he likes to be. Remember, he likes to be back there in the back. Terrell Baker 25th. And folks, you got to check out TCB's car. This car is phenomenal. I love the paint job on it. Elijah Gracia 26th. Scott Schuer, brand new to the league, 27th. Cody Lamas 28th. Zachary DeMarche, 29th. Andrew Cardinelli in 30th. I don't know how many's left. Taylor Fry, 31st. Nate Stewart, 32nd. Lucas Smith, 33rd. Rolf Just, 34th. That rounds out the field. Okay, 34. Wow, nice size field. 34 of them.
But yeah, a nice size field to start off the season here in Daytona. 80 laps, and it's at the old Daytona, the bumpy racetrack. So it's going to be definitely a fun race. But the car is about to roll off here, and really, I'm excited to be back to broadcast with you in NORC. So much fun. These guys put on a good show. And of course, with these Cup cars and the new package, oh man, are we going to see a fun season.
Yeah, when I heard they were going to run the Cup cars this season, I was like, yes. I was really excited about it because the way this, I hope and pray that they do not mess with these cars on the next build. I just hope and pray, because these cars right now, I think, are putting on some of the best shows out there, because it makes such great races. And I think it's what's making the great shows for everybody. And it's good for the viewers, it's good for the fans, it's good for us, it's good for the racers to have people that are being competitive against each other, instead of somebody driving away from the field and lapping the whole field.
Oh, I absolutely 100% agree. And really, they're in turn number 3. And guess what? I'm already pumped for this season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in tonight for the NORC season opener. Tonight here at Daytona International Speedway, the 10th season of NORC of iRacing. So congrats on that as well. Will Klein will start on the pole. He's already got 3 bonus points for starting on the pole as these drivers round out turn number 4. 80 laps to determine who's going to come home with the win to start off the season with a bang. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Pace car peels off. We'll see you guys through race 1 through 20 in the checker flag for the championship race. Here we go. The green flag is in the air, and we are underway here in Daytona.
Oh boy, this is gonna be nuts. Watch for the bumpiness, folks, down there on that bottom as they go into turn 1. Boy, you're gonna see these cars really jump around a lot. The bottom line is really the roughest line. A lot of the drivers like to drive that middle to upper line. But watch for, here we go. See this? They're already pulling out on the leader.
Look at that. 3 wide.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Jacoby.
Yes, sir. Ariotti. Wow. Sean Williams in the 4th. And I got to point out something. I mean, can you imagine? He went from 11th to 4th on the first lap.
He's already on the mission.
I got to point out something my buddy Sean showed me riding with Max Speed TV on the car. I got to thank my buddy Sean for that, man. We got to go down here and check this out. I got to make sure I show that. Right on the side there, he's got the Max Speed TV logo. He had to show me that earlier today. Thank you, Sean. Great work. Awesome job, man. And look who's in the lead. Yeah,
Sean Williams.
Go.
Yeah, he's got a push from... Oh, who's that to the inside? That's Eric Hall to the inside, actually, there. And wow, look at the big push on the outside lane. Zoltan Herzeg to the outside.
His first lap. Golly. Did Sean even lead a lap? No.
No, he did not. Zoltan got it.
Dang, I'm telling you, these guys are putting it on right now.
And it's only lap 3.
I know it. I was actually kind of surprised this was only an 80-lap race, you know. I was thinking it was going to be like 90 to 100, but, you know, Zoltan and Jason Jacoby drop it to the bottom.
Yeah, and that stacked Sean Williams up, and he almost went into the door of Will Klein. Look at Will Klein left to the outside. And that's what you're going to need here at Daytona. You're going to need a partner. Wow, I'll tell you what, Sean Williams is very aggressive early on. Here he goes 3 wide up on the very outside.
And he's getting a heck of a push from Ariotti, and they're going to go to the front. Oh, he jumped them off, but Ari's staying up there. Okay, now they closed the gap on that. Boy, Zoltan got shuffled out real quick. And here comes Sean up the middle.
We're only on lap 4, and look at that, 2 by 2, and then you got 2 wide behind them. This is already getting exciting.
I'm sorry. I know there's people that will probably disagree with me till the cows come home, but I don't really care. I'm telling you, this is some of the greatest racing that you'll find in iRacing right here at super speedways. When they're 3 wide like this and they can do this lap after lap after lap because the cars are so evenly competitive. And when you got drivers as good as these guys are that can hold that 3 wide, hey, why not, right?
Well, especially on this bumpy racetrack too. I mean, that's not easy to do. I've been in this kind of racing before on this bumpy racetrack. I've raced on this racetrack with NORC before with these Cup cars. It is very intense. You're on the wheel the entire race. You're on the edge of your seat, just making sure you hold that line because one little mistake, it could create a big wreck.
Yes, you got it. And you just see Sean drifted up the hill there just a little bit. He did get a lap led. The bonus point in the pocket of Sean Williams. And Ariotti led that lap on the outside.
Ariotti's got the advantage, but that bottom lane and middle lane's coming in. Like I say, you're going to need a partner behind you to be able to stay with the pack. You got Eric Hall. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, what it does is it kind of puts us, with that bumpiness down on the bottom. A lot of people don't realize that. You would think on the regular Daytona, the new Daytona track, that is the fastest line. But now on this bumpy old Daytona here, that actually becomes the slowest part of the track in the turns because it is so bumpy and it slows them up.
Well, Sean Williams down to the inside and still got Zoltan on the outside getting a push from Ariotti, but Jason Jacoby is right there behind Sean Williams.
Yes, sir. Zoltan trying to make it here. Got some great help up there, though. Ariotti with him. And I'll tell you what, there's a couple of great drivers right there. Zoltan and Ariotti. I mean, wow, man. Well, I noticed Caden Henry's mixed in with these guys now. He's not gonna like pedal it backwards. He's gonna try to stay up here with these guys the best he can.
Well,
Justin Gable.
Well, you mentioned about that. Where we got a big pack up here that's in lead pack, but you look back to Jared Darling in 25th. 25 seconds back. Look how many cars he's got with him.
Yeah.
These guys are sitting half a lap behind the lead pack just to stay out of trouble. It's early on in the race. You got 80 laps. And remember, there's no stages there's no stage points to race for, so these guys can hang back as long as they want until that checkered flag is in their sights. So you got about 10 cars back here that's just half a lap behind, just staying out of trouble early on.
Well, back up front, Ariotti leading, and he takes it to the bottom. Him and Justin Gable. Justin coming from 21st position to second.
I mean, he got a big push from Justin Gable on that outside lane. That pushed Ariotti clear of the cars on the bottom lane. So you got him and Justin Gable on the bottom, but the first car on the outside is Zoltan Herzog. Jason Jacoby is pushing him. He's leading that outside lane.
Man, I'm telling you, these guys are, oh man, this is some great racing right now. I'm telling you, these guys are really putting on a show. Tony Hilbrands back in 11th. Femi Olat, here's one coming up through. Started 15th.
Yep, you're defending champion of the NORC iRacing Series. I had a tough loss last week in the Indianapolis 500. Came so close to winning that, but yeah, last season's champion. He's looking to start his season off with a bang, maybe even with the win tonight. Because remember, if you win the race, you're locked into the playoffs.
Ooh,
wow, who's that on the?
Sean.
I think, either he got loose off the corner or he's just trying to back up a little bit, be like, okay, I'll let you guys race it out. I'm just going to hang back for a little bit.
That might be a good choice. Look at our pole setter back in 14th. That Will, he's trying to keep it a little safe here, too. I can't hardly blame him. How about old John Barry? Where's John at? He's back in 18th. And there's that Terrell Baker car right there. That is a beautiful looking car. I'm sure Mrs. Baker's watching if she is. Hi, Mrs. Baker.
Yeah, hopefully, I was just going to say, hopefully Terrell Baker doesn't disappoint Sienna tonight. Better take her out to dinner.
Cheez-Its on the front and Kellogg's on the back.
There you go.
Good combination.
Yep.
Cody Miller up to 9th after starting 19th. When they're still battling up front here, Jacoby a little bit of the lead. Man.
Yeah, Jason Jacoby, he was on that bottom lane, but he saw that outside lane moving, so he pulled up in front of Zoltan. And you'll probably see some of the leaders do that tonight. You try to stay up front. You try to lead this race as much as you can. If you see a line moving, you want to pull up or pull down in front of them just to keep that lead. So whatever line's moving, they're going to try to take that line away.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And man, what a pack of cars up here in the front. These guys, oh my gosh, I'm telling you.
Well, let me tell you this, Rudy. The top 20 cars are within 2 seconds from each other.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That does not surprise me a bit.
No Jason Jacoby just got left in the middle, and that's what they call the sucker hole. No, but look at that. Andrew Cardinelli's going to leave Zoltan out there.
Zoltan staying up against the wall. Nobody went with him. He's going to go to the back of that pack. It happens so quick. Oh,
yeah, it does. I mean, you lose about 10 to 15 miles per hour of speed compared to the car that's being pushed. But it looks like he's going to get back in line right now and be the 5th car in that outside lane.
You see those Terrell Baker and Spencer Owens that were weaving down the backstretch?
I mean, I could see that happening at another track, but I'm not sure about Daytona. You want to be drafting off one another.
Yeah, they were weaving all over the place there.
I tell you what a surprise I'm seeing. He started 31st. How about Nate Stewart? He's making his debut in the NORC Guy Racing NASCAR series. Of course, he competed last week in the Indy 500, but he's making his actual NORC debut. He was part of the the NORC Next races. Now he's making his debut, and look at that. He's up to third.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, from 32nd to third.
I'll tell you what, I watch out for the rookies tonight as well. They could pull off a surprise win.
Yes, sir. Man, this is some good stuff right now. Coming up to take lap 15. About, well, we're not quite halfway through a fuel run yet, so. Jacoby leading. And Ariotti on his tail.
Yeah, it
and
seems
he goes
like
to the high side to slow up that line. Oh, man!
Oh, man, that was,
shot in the rear.
Yeah, Andrew Cardinelli had to really get on the brakes. And then look at Jason Jacoby back on bottom. You know, I'm going to tell you this, Reed. I don't see any line being an advantage right now. It seems like it depends on how many cars you got in a line is going to be the best. Like right now, you got more organized pack of cars, more organized line on the outside lane than you do on the bottom lane. So that outside lane is going to have the advantage right now until that bottom lane gets organized again.
Well, that second pack you were talking about, Tommy Gossett leading this pack, Malad Radman, Jared Darling, Daniel Falkingham. Now they're back 30 and a half seconds behind that lead pack. So they're losing time to them because they're not organized back here. If they got like in a single row, they would be a lot more organized.
Well, the thing is, as well, is there's less cars in that pack as well. With the lead pack, you actually the top 26 is within 2 seconds from each other. That's a lot of cars. So that means a lot more speed is going to happen with that pack. But you're right. If these guys, I would say, if they get single file, they could stay within 30 seconds back and not lose any ground at all. So I'm pretty surprised they're not organized right now.
Yeah, because there is no stages here, so, you know, if they all go a lap down, unfortunately, if there's a caution, they're not going to all get their laps back. So, you know, that's something that they've got to keep in the back of their mind. Now they're 31 and a half seconds behind, so they're losing a lot of time. Actually, lost a second just in a couple of laps there.
Yeah. Oh, man. I tell you what, Ariotti up here split the middle, and he just left Nate. Oh! Holy
my God.
smokes. I thought he was gone there.
Yep.
Good save there.
Cardinelli coming from 30th, led his first lap of the race, and just led his second lap of the race. Eric Hall. Yeah.
What lap is this?
I know, they're racing like it's the last lap, aren't they?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, there's not even stages. We're not racing for stages. Like, guys, let's calm it down a little bit. I know you want the lead, but you're only on lap 18. And here comes Eric Hall down to the bottom lane to try to take the lead on Andrew Cardinelli.
Yes, sir, and he may get it. But there's Sean Williams, high side, just pushing the daylights out of Andrew Cardinelli now. You can see how rough it is here when they go into turn one. Check out that bottom line and see how rough this is. Oh my gosh, is it rough? Them cars are just all over the place.
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah.
As soon as they hit the entry of turn one, you can see those cars move around a lot.
I mean, you can see the sparks flying off of them and everything, man. It's unbelievable. And, whoa, what happened there? Somebody got shuffled out.
That was Andrew Cardinelli.
Yep, Andrew Cardinelli. He's going backwards. He's up on the high side, and everybody's going by him. He's got to find a hole to get into quick.
Well, it looks like he'll be able to find that hole in front of Nate Stewart. But it looks like Jason Jacoby is going to lead back at the line this time around. Look at Ariotti trying to make a third line. Is anybody going to go with him, though? That's the question.
Yep.
About to find out. It looks like only Zoltan is going to be able to work with them, but he's going to need more cars than that.
Well, I've been seeing him and Zoltan being pretty tight together there, and you know, maybe that's a good thing for both of them right there. If those two team up, man, what a combination that's going to make.
Well, those are two strong drivers as well. Ariadne and Zoltan, obviously, they both always show some speed, especially at these restricted play tracks. I've noticed those two have always been up towards the front at these restricted play tracks. And look how strong they are. I mean, they're almost about to clear the bottom lanes.
Ariadne come down, but
Ariadne did.
Oh, man, that was horrible right there. He dumped off Zoltan after Zoltan got him to the lead. No, man, you never dump off your wingman.
And you think Zoltan might remember that later on?
Maybe.
If it was the opposite.
You know Zoltan, he's got a memory like an elephant, you know. He's going backwards quick.
I think there's several drivers in this league that has a memory like an elephant.
Yep, I think you're right.
Whoa, Eric Hall. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Eric Hall was going around.
And these guys are racing so hard. Well, we're a little past halfway through a fuel run. They should be pitting anywhere between lap 38 to 40, okay, is what I'm kind of looking at. Somewhere around the 40 mark.
Rudy, do you think if somehow, and I don't see it, but if somehow this race stays green all the way, do you think these guys should try to stretch it all the way to 40 at least so they can get to 80 just fine?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking that they're going to do. Yeah, we may see guys that they're going to try for that 41st lap. And that might be what the guys that are in the kind of in the back here, like Nate Stewart, Femi Alat, these guys might be saving a little bit. They're probably running about 3/4 throttle right now, just staying in the ground. And they're saving just that enough to make it to that 41st lap. So it kind of gives them a little added insurance that they're going to make it the rest of the way, only with one fuel stop. Yes, sir. I just have a very sneaking suspicion, and that might be exactly what Will Klein's doing. I mean, he was our pole setter. Think about that. Now he's back in 15th place. You know, he may be back here just saving them just a little bit of fuel. It wouldn't take much to make it that full 41st lap.
No, absolutely not.
And I'm only assuming that they haven't changed the fuel mileage on the cars, because they used to only be able to get about 40 laps on the tank of fuel here at Daytona. Eric Hall to the lead. He leads another lap.
You don't normally see Eric Hall run up front, but like I've noticed he's been running pretty well on these restricted play races. Seems like he's always at the front, but also sometimes it seems like he's always in the wrong place, wrong time. So it's good to see a driver that we don't normally talk about too much up front out here leading this race.
Ariadne content right now for riding on the bottom. They're behind Eric Hall, just barely keeping themselves edged ahead of Jason Jacoby. Jacoby's been very, very strong today. You know, if we watched last season there, Jason, he didn't run the whole season. I don't know. He was like, he got wrecked out of a few races, and I don't know. He just... Or wasn't he in this league? I forget.
He was in this league. He ran several races here last season, but he's always a strong competitor as well. Always running up front. So I expect to see several races of him running up front and maybe even get some wins too. Well, Ariadne did take the lead, but now Jason Jacoby is going to try to take it back on that outside lane.
Yeah, Ari went up there to kind of put the block on him there to slow down that line a little bit there, but Ariadne leads that lap. You know, it would be really nice to see Ariadne in victory lane. I have not seen him in victory lane in, oh gosh, I can't even remember, a couple of years. I know he took a big hiatus off of iRacing there for a while and didn't even do much racing at all, I don't think. And then he came back last year. I remember him coming back in another league, and he wasn't the same Ariadne that I knew from way back. You know, the guy that everybody dreaded to see Ari out there on the track. You know, one of them kind of guys. It's like, oh God, Ariadne's gonna win today. How many times have we heard that? You know. It's like Bobby Zielinski, you know. Oh God, Bobby's here. Oh, he's got the win. You know?
Oh man, you know Jason Jacoby, he's got to watch that right rear quarter panel. He could have turned Eric Hall head on into that wall, and that's what you got to be careful with these cars too. You don't want to get on the rear quarter panel on somebody like in the corner, like either the left rear or the right rear, because you can easily turn somebody there. And Jason Jacoby was riding on that right rear corner panel on Eric Hall.
Well, how about these that second group now that's back over 35 seconds, almost 36 seconds behind that lead pack. They're not far ahead of them leaders. I'm telling you, they're like 9 seconds ahead of them.
Yeah, I mean, the second pack is just coming off turn number 2 right now, while the lead pack is just going into turn number 1.
Yeah.
So that's not far from being a lap down.
Yeah, I can see the pack back there. I don't know who the guy is that's running in the back right now. Oh, that's Josh Robin, but he's blinking. But we're on board here with Cody Lamas. I'm looking back, and you'll be able to see that the lead pack coming right out of turn 4 right here. Well, maybe if Josh keeps blinking, so you're really not going to see him. Okay. All right. Well, let's get up here with Jason Jacoby. Maybe looking ahead, we might be able to see the tail of that field. There they are. They're just coming out of turn 2 and they're just about ready to go into turn 1. So they're not far ahead of these leaders right now. Eric Hall trying to edge out Jason Jacoby. About not quite a full straightaway. Oh my gosh, Ariati!
Oh, Ariati in the grass. Can he save it? He saved.
Wow, nice save. He went up through there 3 wide. That almost did not end well right there. Holy smokes. You believe that? Good save by Ariati.
Yeah, that was very intense. Of course, he's going to drop all the way back to 13th, but that could have been a lot worse for him.
Yep, he could have been out of the race right there. Eric Hall comes down in front of Jason Jacoby. Man, these guys are switching like, oh man, I ain't never seen leaders switch like this. I got to take a look at, see how many lead changes we've had so far. We've already had 21 lead changes in the first 30 laps.
Wow.
You believe that?
And it would definitely going to see more than that once this race all said and done. But 21 lead changes, honestly, I'm not surprised. I mean, we've seen different leaders. Oh, who's this coming? Jason Jacoby coming. Are we seeing green flag pit stops right now?
I guess.
Oh, he's coming in hot. Oh, Jason Jacoby came in way too hot. He went down the grass. And he's definitely gonna. I know he's gonna get a penalty for that for unsafe pit entrance right there.
See, now I don't see. Maybe I'm all wrong on these pit stops, and they used to get 40 laps at Daytona.
Oh, and Andrew Cardinelli spins coming out of the pits, and he slams into the inside wall. What is going on here? First off, he just drove through pit lane. Then when he got back on the gas or switched, I think when he changed the gear. Car just went around. He just nailed the inside wall.
Wow. Well, we're seeing more guys coming in. Yeah, there was more guys coming in. Huh? What the heck? I'm scratching my head here because I'm not quite understanding this.
Well, yeah. And you know what? That was a very long pit stop for Jason Jacoby. He sat in this pit box for a long time. I guarantee you that was because of the unsafe pit entrance. And also, Keaton Jones did come down pit road that time by as well, same as John Barry.
I'll put these guys are right up on Taylor Fry. They're about to put these guys a lap down. Leaders are right behind them. I'm not quite. See, they're coming in too, so they're only getting 32 laps on a tank of fuel that should be getting 40 laps on. Okay.
Rudy, we did have a pit road incident between John Barry and Keaton Jones. John Barry was just trying to get in this pit box. Of course, this already happened a lap ago, but he was trying to get in this pit box, and he got turned by Keaton Jones on pit road. So a lot of drama early on. And now, whoa, look at this. Justin Gable And who's the 27? Nathan Lewis. They overshot their pit box. So the leader overshot his pit box coming in.
And Malad Radman, I seen him spin on pit road.
Oh, my goodness.
Ariotti late getting out. Will Klein's going to be, I don't know, who's going to be the Femi Olau was the first one off of pit road.
Yeah, Malad Radman came in too hot coming into the pits. He spun coming on the pit road as well. You're right about that.
So he's going to be way back there.
Oh, and we got a caution.
Oh, my gosh. Well, this just cost everybody a pit stop. And they could have avoided that green flag pit stop. But that's okay. That puts Femi in the lead. Everybody will get caught up. But did we find out where the caution was?
I cannot see where that. I tell you what, a lot of things that happened that I don't know. I don't know what the caution was for. We'll probably find out from somebody. Oh man, Rudy pit stop drama in the season opener.
Telling you.
I mean, my God, I don't know how many drivers had issues in the pits, but there's so many. And it's going to shuffle the field around too because of that. But yeah, Femi Olat, it's up front now. Of course, he hasn't pitted yet.
Okay, they're saying that the last lap said the cars don't get that good of gas mileage anymore. Well, what the heck? Well, they went from the restrictor plate to the tapered restrictor plate now, so I guess they're not getting as good of gas mileage. I don't know. I mean, they're not running a shortened fuel load here, so I don't know. Well, who are we going to talk to? Everybody's pitted, so I don't think anybody's going to come down pit road.
Well, yeah, we could get somebody up here. I think we can get a word with. Oh man. Well, you know what? I want to get a word with John Barry because he had an incident on pit road, so I want to ask him what happened.
I think he's recording.
John Barry, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Joseph.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, including you, and it feels like half the field had so many incidents on pit road. What happened with you and King Jones coming in?
I don't know. There was a lot of things going on. There were some guys who overshot it by like a mile. There were some guys who checked up way too much going into pit road. And I was trying to... we got more action going on pit road here. I was trying just to drive around. I think it was TCB, like his car, like he had no brakes. He's got problems with his pedals. And then I'm trying to turn around him, and I hit the brakes at the same time. It just whipped around me so fast. And just this track, there is no grip at all. Like it's like old tires. There's just no grip whatsoever.
Well, we can tell from the broadcast, but I mean, we've seen a few drivers spin coming on the pit road and even leaving the pits as well. It seems very slippery out there. Well, is the damage that bad? Can you get back out there?
It's only like 12 seconds. I'll be okay.
Okay, awesome, man. Well, hopefully you can stay out of trouble for the rest of this race. Hopefully that was the only incident you have, and maybe we'll see you in victory lane as well. So good luck out there.
Yeah, thank you, Joseph.
Wow. A little excitement.
No grip. And you know what? I believe John Barry when there's no grip coming in and coming out of the pits. I mean, we've seen so many incidents already, and they still got a few more pit stops left to go before this race all said and done.
At least one more pit stop they'll have to make. So, 25 lead changes already.
Wow.
Unbelievable, huh? Unbelievable.
Well, it looks like I only got the 2 to go signal here. Is what I'm assuming the pace lights are still on.
Yep. let's talk to Jared Darling. And let me see, I wanted to find out what his thoughts were about, them guys staying way back there that far. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, I think he's on, wait a minute, is he? Okay, he's just coming to pit road right now. He's stopping, so we'll give him a second here, and maybe we can get a word in with Jared here. I'll drag him up. I think he's trying to get on a different pit sequence here in case this thing does go green. And he might be getting a little damage fixed up too. No. Oh, there he goes. He's away now. Okay. Jared Darling, you got a copy?
Hey, gotcha. What's going on?
Well, you guys stayed way back there, and it kind of was,
yes.
Wow, it was starting to, really not look like a good thing to be doing with that long green flag run.
Yeah, I'm never doing that again, because that, I mean, that just really shows, everybody, all the drivers in this race. I'm very, very shocked we went that long green. I could not believe we did. So, yeah, me and a group of people, Malad, and a few other people were working together in TeamSpeak here, and we, wanted to just hang back, and we figured there'd be, a lot of carnage and stuff, and it's just not happening. And we were starting to get really nervous there, thinking we were going to get lapped, and some of them did. I got really lucky with the timing, getting the lucky dog there. So, I'm back on lead lap, but yeah, that was not the right call, obviously. So I'm never going to do that again, but I definitely learned a lesson and got really lucky, at least on my end. And hopefully some of my friends I'm working with here can get their laps back, and we can go up here and contend for this thing.
Well, how's the hand doing?
Oh, it's still sore. We're just driving. I'm kind of able to rest my other hand on the wheel for support, so that's a little bit better.
Oh, cool.
So we're getting there, Rudy. We're getting there.
That's right, yeah. Hey, nothing that a couple of beers wouldn't kind of cure,
We're gonna need to go to my drink, the Captain Morgan. We're gonna need to go to that. We need to go a little harder. All right. Well, hopefully we'll talk to you later then.
All right. Good luck there, Captain Hook.
Yeah. Thank you.
Captain Hook. That's gonna stick.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, the top 10, it got shuffled a little bit, but it seemed like we still got a few drivers that was running up front throughout this first part of the race is still up here. You got Femio Lat up here now, your defending champion, Ariadne, Eric Hall, Zoltan, Caden, Sean. We got a few drivers that played the strategy right. They're still up front, so we're about to go back green, Rudy.
Yeah, how about Rolf Just coming from 34th up to 8th?
Yeah, that's also another rookie making his debut tonight as well, so it's good to see him up in the top 10 early on.
Cody Miller, Lucas Smith from 33rd. Oh, all right. Well, here we go, folks. The pace car is about to head to pit road one more time. We're going to get them restarted on lap 38 here at Daytona 07. Green, green, green!
Wow, look at that jump from Femio Lat. Now, I'm not sure if you
don't want to jump out too far like that.
Yeah, I was just saying, not here at Daytona or at Talladega. But it looks like he's going to get to that bottom lane just fine, so no problem there. But there goes Eric Hall, going to get behind Zoltan Herzog to push him to the outside and try to battle for this lead.
Hey, Mrs. Lombard. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom, love you.
Zoltan back to the front. I'm telling you, he has made his presence known here today.
And gonna dump Eric Hall on the outside.
Oh, not good, not good. Poor Eric. Nobody wants to work with him. He's gonna get some help up there.
Tony Hilbrand's gonna get up to him.
And then that's going to drag up a few other drivers here, too. I think, who was that? Lucas Smith back there, or Taylor Fry, one of them, in the Home Depot car there. The number 2, that is Taylor Fry. He's going to come up on the back of them. So we're going to have maybe about 4 cars up there right now, but they need a couple more up there to work with them. Where is Daniel Falkingham? 16th.
Yeah, well, he's in this lead pack. He was one of those drivers that stayed back, but if there's a guy that wants to win so bad, it's Daniel Falkingham. We were so shocked that last season he did not get a win at all. And it definitely shocked both of us. It probably shocked the fans and himself. probably some of the drivers here because I know he could be a contender to win some races and a championship too. I mean, he came close to winning a championship last season as well. So I feel he's going to get a win this season. I watch out for him now. He's going to be even hungrier this season than he was last season.
Yeah, with that group like that laid back, and you heard what Jared said. He said, "Man, he is not doing that again," because that did cost a couple of them in that pack. Malad Radman was one of them. Of course, I think he got an unsafe pit entry, and that cost him. But a lot of them guys that were in that pack, now they're caught back up.
Yeah, I think that gave him a wake-up call. I think Jared also told him, "Okay, let's not do that again. Let's actually race now."
Yep. Well, we're already starting to get some cars that are kind of laying back just a little here, but nothing like they were. Spencer Owens, Tom Mercier. Yeah, nothing like they were. Zachary DeMarche, now he's a lap down.
Hey, Rudy.
Yeah.
It's halfway in this race. You guys set up. You know what I'm talking about. We got to do it, too, before the checkered flag.
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Well, let's do a little crank it up.
Oh, I don't have a crank it up cam here. I'm sorry. I don't, for this old 07, I don't have a crank it up cam. I am sorry.
Well, hey, you know what? There's always next week.
That's right, yeah.
Well, you guys can probably have your own crank it up if you want, but we're not going to be able to do that. But how about Eric Hall? I'm surprised how well he's performed tonight.
Yes.
I mean, like I mentioned earlier, you don't normally see him run up towards the front in these NORC races, but when it comes to restricted play racing, he's always wanting to be up front, and you're definitely seeing that now. How about Tony Hilbrandt's pushing him too? I mean, we saw Tony Hilbrandt running basically outside the top 5 for the first part of this race, but he's wanting to make something happen now.
Well, those are two drivers right there that, if you remember last season, Tony Hilbrandt stayed in it all the way up till we got into the chase. And Eric Hall was pretty close to that. So those were two drivers that I felt that, they, with just a little more than what they were putting out last season, just a little more, and they would have been in the chase. Okay, so
a couple of cars up in the wall. Tony Hilbrandt's, yep. Jason Jacoby. I think Tony Hilbrandt's got in the wall first, and Jason Jacoby was behind them, and it forced him in the wall. I think they're going to be fine. No harm, no foul, but they're going to be dropping back a little bit. Yeah,
it was just a brush. It really wasn't a hit. It was just a brush,
Just a little bit of a kiss.
Femi back to the lead, and boy, him and Ariotti just keep sharing this lead right now. With those two drivers in the front, it couldn't be difficult for anybody else to try to get by them two, I'm telling you. Zoltan now on the high side, Femi on the bottom. But anyhow, getting back to Eric Hall and Tony Hilbrandt's, I think if they would have just been, they would have been a little more, I don't know how to put it, a little more aggressive maybe in their season, they would have been in the chase, and it would have been, that would have put them into something that I have not seen them in, and probably neither one of them have been in before, but that I know of, at least at NORC. And, it would have been really interesting to see them too. And now they're coming out with a fresh season here at Daytona tonight. This could change their whole outlook on it.
Oh, absolutely. And we're already seeing it from those two drivers, how aggressive they're being. And hopefully we do see more of that this season as well. How about, wow, look at Taylor Fry up on the very outside lane, but he's got no help right now.
A little bit of help there. Daniel Falkingham into the top 10 for the first time today. He's moving forward.
Man, look how big this pack is getting, Rudy.
I know it. It's huge. Yeah, all the way back. Well, actually, the whole pack here. 22nd, Spencer Owens had taken up the rear of that field. That's only 2.2 seconds from the leader.
Yeah, it's only 2.2 seconds from first to that position. It's pretty crazy.
I know it. Will Kleiner, pole sitter, 17th. Working back here with, looks like Aaron Smith and him might be teaming up here together. And look at where Jared Darling's at now. He's 15th. He ain't going backwards anymore like that.
Oh, no. He learned his lesson, like you said, and now he's going to try to make his way up to the front. Wow, look how big this pack is getting, Rudy. You know, I mean, we got 35 laps to go, and this pack is just going to keep getting bigger and bigger, and these guys are going to get tighter and tighter together once the laps wind down.
Sean Williams on the bottom. High side's going to be Zoltan and Femi Olat. Oh, my gosh. And those two have a past. If I'm correct.
Do.
They have a past. And they may have gotten over that, you know, and said, you know, look.
Man, trouble! Jason Jacoby around.
Oh,
Justin
no.
Gable gets involved. Tony Hilbrandt's a little bit damaged there, but no caution yet. Wow, Jason Jacoby did 360, kept it going, but no caution.
Let's go back and take a look at this.
You know, remember I mentioned earlier about being on that corner panel? Well, that just happened. It looked like it got started with Cody Miller turning Jason Jacoby.
Oh, my. Well, I'm on board here with Jason Jacoby. He's up on the high, or in the middle right now. In the number 88 there. Yeah, Cody Miller's on the bottom. Hitting them bumps, though. See, those bumps are kind of what does it right there. And Jacoby kind of stuck his nose right in the middle there, like he was going to go 3 wide. So I don't know, really. I'm not going to say it was anybody's fault, but I mean, the 13 got caught up into that too. Justin Gable, man, what a piece of driving he did. And yeah, you're right. Jacoby did a 360.
Yeah, you know, it's just so bumpy around this racetrack. It's so hard, especially, you know, just holding that bomb lane. I mean, I can say that for myself because I've been in this situation before. You're trying to do the best you can to be on that bomb lane. And also, you're in a 3-wide situation as well. So everybody else is trying to hold their line, but it's so bumpy. That car can move up and down just a little bit. And just a little move like that could really ruin your day there. But thankfully, seems like Jason Jacoby, he's going to stay in this race. Obviously, way back in the field, no caution, but hopefully if he could get a break with another caution.
Well, Eric Hall and Ariotti up on the high side. And look at Folkingham. 5th place. Oh, no!
Oh, no! Here we go, Rudy. It's the big one.
Oh, no. Ariotti I think he got hooked there from Eric Hall.
Eric Hall, heavy damage for him.
Oh, my gosh. Let's go back and see this. We're going to ride along with Ariotti. Let me get right down here a little closer, actually. And we'll see if we can catch this bumper hook. I think it was a bumper hook from Eric Hall.
It was a bumper hook, and it's on that right rear quarter panel, too.
Yeah, it should be coming right up right here. He comes up on the back of him, kind of. If you just even get out of that line just a slight little bit right there is all it took.
Yeah, right there. And Ariotti hard into that outside wall.
He sure did, man. It was an instant right turn.
Femi Olad, Daniel Falkingham got a piece of it just a little bit.
Hey, man.
So is Caden Henry. Will Klein got a piece. Yep. I believe Cody Miller as well, and Sean Williams. So
look at Falkingham sliding out across the grass, and man, he kept it going though.
Yeah, nice save for him.
Yeah, him and Femi both did a great job right there.
Man, at lap 49, the big one strikes, and you know what? Man. We knew it was going to happen, but it was just a matter of when, and it just happened. And of course, right up front too.
Well, the good news is everybody can pit now, and we can make it to the end on fuel.
Yes, absolutely.
So this is kind of, I don't know, maybe like perfect timing, you know, but some of these guys are going to have a little bit of damage. Femi's got just a little bit. I think Falkingham might have just a touch. I think on the right front corner he's got a little bit there where he made some contact. So some of these guys may have a little damage on their cars, but they're still fast in the draft. So Zoltan brings them to pit road.
And I just want to remind you guys, these guys don't have resets, so you damage your car, it's going to be probably a long rest of the race for you.
All right, he's coming off pit road. Looks like Zoltan is going to take the lead back over. Yes, he does. So what do you think about, I wonder if Zoltan's in here. Probably not. He's never in TeamSpeak. he never comes in TeamSpeak. Why don't we talk? You want to talk to Jason Jacoby maybe and see how much damage he's got?
Yeah, sure.
He's still sitting on pit road. Okay. You drug yourself a what? What the heck you doing? What are you doing? Jason Jacoby, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy, I gotcha. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Well, tell me about the race out there. Wow, there's been a lot of excitement going on.
Man, there sure has been, Rudy. I've been loving this. Every second of it has been great. I was actually just thinking about you guys, man, hoping I get to talk with y'all. So thank you for pulling me up here. I just hope everyone out there is able to enjoy it. This is so cool and fun being able to race so close, and just like I said, loving every second of it.
Well, you got a little bit of damage on the car. How bad was it?
I think the car's going to be 98% to 99%, with the draft. I mean, I don't think it'll be a full 100%, but it's going to be close. I think with the draft and everything, I should be able to have enough speed to try to at least hang with the guys. So I think it's good enough if I make the right moves to make it up there. I think drafting is going to be perfectly great.
Well, that was a really close call there, man. I'll tell you what, the way you guys were racing so hard like that, and just, you're kind of like caught up into the middle of it. But anyhow, that was a really close call. Quite a few cars got caught up into that and a lot of damage. But excellent save, Jason. You and I believe that was Daniel Falkingham. Man, that was one heck of a great save you guys did.
Oh, thank you, man. I really apologize to everyone caught up in that. That was not my intention. I knew that move wouldn't work was the thing. Before I even made that move, I knew it wouldn't work. And but, like you said, it came out all right for me, but I just really sorry the guys who got caught up in that. That was definitely the bad part of it. But I want to thank, everyone for watching, because that's what makes it all even more worthwhile,
Definitely, Jason. Well, good luck out there for the rest of the race, and maybe we'll talk to you on the podium.
I hope so, Rudy. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. What's going on with you, Joseph?
I don't know. Like, my TeamSpeak was glitching out. Like, every time I was pushing my push to talk, and it kept changing me to a different channel. I don't know why it was doing that.
Oh, that was weird, because it was like, what the heck? I drug you up here, and then you left, and then drug you up again, you left.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what was that.
That was weird. All right, looks like we got a couple of guys coming back down pit road there just to kind of, I guess, ensure that, well, it's not for, I don't think it's for gas. They must be going to just try to get 4 fresh field goods on there and see how that's going to help them. But Zoltan, Tom Mercier now going to be restarting second. Tommy Gossett, we haven't talked about him all day.
How about that? And Lucas Smith, third and fourth. Yeah. Keaton Jones, Jared Darling, Aaron Smith. I mean, there's some guys we haven't seen up towards the front yet, and here they are. Yeah.
Well, you heard what Jared said. He's not going to the back again. He's up here in sixth now, going to be restarting. Aaron Smith, seventh. Justin Gable, eighth. Rolf Just, ninth. And Taylor Fry going to round out the top 10 on this restart. Golly, man. Well, what are we expecting here for the last 27 laps?
Oh, we're going to see more aggression. We're going to see a bigger pack. We're probably going to see another big wreck like we just saw there. Once the laps wind down and there's so many cars close together, especially in this bumpy racetrack, it's just more nutrition of having another huge wreck. So this definitely, we're definitely not going to go green for the rest of the way. So we're just going to see, it's a matter where, it doesn't matter where it happens, it's a matter when. So we'll see what happens here. I feel the aggression is going to pick up now. As the field will come back to the... Yep.
Get him going.
Yep, the field will come back to green here with 20-some laps to go. Zoltan Herzog, Tom Mercier will lead the field back to the green flag. Here we go. The green flag back in the air.
Good start by Zoltan. get back up to speed. Tommy Gossett on the outside, and Jared Darling's coming up quickly on that outside there to join Tommy Gossett.
Whoa, Keaton Jones says not so fast. Let me squeeze in between you guys.
Well, there's another guy that, man, he's taking a big jump here from 23rd to 5th.
And he had some early troubles as well on pit road. Got involved in that incident with John Barry on pit road, but looks like he's fine now. He's going to try to race for this win tonight.
Man, look how much them cars bounce around. Unbelievable how much they bounce around.
And Rudy, these guys are going to be up on the wheel in these final laps too, which means we're going to see those cars move around even more.
And something that I hate to see, but it's going to happen. Tommy Gossett just led that lap. But we're going to see some more 3 wide here. There ain't no doubt about it. Keaton Jones going to the lead.
Yeah, nice move to the bottom lane before Tommy Gossett thought about getting to the bottom lane. Nice move to the bottom. He going to clear him for the race lead. How about Jared Darling getting Tommy Gossett a push on that outside?
Yes. Big push for Jared. I mean, he started second place. He started outside the front row on the beginning of the race, and, man, he went clear to the back. They were almost about to get lapped when that first caution come out, and he said, man, it ain't going to happen like that again. So he's up here now making the difference. Zoltan back to 3rd.
Tom Mercier jumped to the outside lane to work with Jared Darling and Tommy Gossett. How about the guy running in 6th right now and 7th? How about Lucas Smith and Rolf Just, rookies here in the NORC Series? They're up here in the top 10. They could be battling for this win before it's all said and done.
Yeah, they came from 33rd and 34th positions.
And that's what's so cool about Daytona and Talladega. You know, you see some drivers you don't normally talk about a lot running up front, or some of these rookies that has a shot to win these races and stuff. But we'll definitely see what kind of talent they have once we go to the other racetracks and stuff. But it's so cool to see those kind of drivers running up front for now.
Yes, sir. Justin Gable on the bottom here now. He was another one coming from 21st. Let's ride along with old Justin Gable here and see what it's like inside that cockpit. You can see just how intense this racing is. Cody Miller up there with these guys. Man, big wiggle there. This is white knuckle stuff right here.
It's about to not be white knuckling if these guys create a big one.
Oh man, I'm telling you, Tony Hilbrand's high side. Ew, man, they're gonna shuffle out that is Tom Mercier on the outside.
Yeah, along with Rolf Just as well, stuck on that outside lane.
Oh my gosh, this is where it gets tight in the tri-oval.
Oh, trouble! We got trouble behind. I can't tell who's that involved.
Falkingham's in it.
Daniel Falkingham involved. Somebody else got involved as well. That's the 32. Him and the 32 of Zachary DeMarche.
He just hit the wall pretty hard too. Oh my! Let's see what happened here. He's got Elijah Gracia. No, I'm sorry. That is not Elijah Gracia. That is Scott Shearer, excuse me. And I think Scott Shearer, this is his premier race, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But it all got really started with the 32 car with Zachary.
Oh, yes, it did right there. And yeah, Daniel did not have any place to go, and he's going to get caught up in that.
Yeah, no. And you know what's a shame is that Zachary DeMarche was a lap down, so Daniel Falkingham basically got taken out by a lap car. That is such a shame.
I know it. Zachary DeMarche. But, you know, Daniel kind of put himself in that predicament right there, I got to say. You know, I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about it. He kind of just put himself in that predicament.
And the part of it is, you know, remember he got involved in that last incident too, so he had to stay on pit road a little longer to fix all that damage. Right. So he had to come from the back to try to get up to front, and unfortunately he was just in the wrong place, wrong time.
Well, you want to get a word in with Tommy Gossett or somebody else? It doesn't matter. You pick somebody.
Let's see. Yeah, I'd like to get a word with Tommy Gossett.
Well, it did.
Tommy Gossett, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, I do. How are you doing tonight, Joseph?
Well, so far so good, and it looks like you're doing so far so good as well yourself. You're leading the race. You guys are going to be restarting with less than 20 laps to go. How has the racing been out there for you?
The racing's been pretty good. A little sketchy for me in the beginning, starting on pit road and almost losing my lap while I was on pit road when that first caution came out. But it's been intense, been fun, just trying to keep my car clean. I really have no idea how I got up here, so I'm just going to try to stay up here.
Well, yeah, that's the plan. You gotta stay up there, and hopefully you can lead the checker flag as well. But the aggression is going to pick up here. How aggressive are we going to expect from you?
It depends on where I'm at on the track. If I'm in the lead, you're not going to see really that much aggression out of me until it gets to 5 to go. But if I'm back in the pack, probably 10 to go, because once it hits 5 to go, we don't have green light checkers yet. So once it hits 5 to go, the race is over. So I'm going to say somewhere between 10 and 7 to go is when you'll really see it all pick up.
All right, well, Tommy, best of luck to you for the rest of this race. Maybe we'll talk to you in victory lane afterwards.
Hopefully.
It would be kind of cool because we haven't seen him in victory lane. He's had a couple of shots at being close to it, but always seems like something happens,
Well, he's got 20 more laps. Well, he's got more. It's still a lot of laps to go. I mean, think about this. I know it's only 21 laps to go, but that's still a lot of racing left to go. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it is, especially around this 2.5 mile racetrack.
Well, let's see. Scott Schuer's coming off of Pay Road. I'm going to see if I can get a word in with Scott Schuer here. Get him up here. Scott Schuer, you got a copy?
Oh, yes, I do.
Well, Scott, how bad's the damage on that car? Are you still going to be fast?
Yeah, it's still keeping up. I only had like 4X.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. I see a little bit of nose damage, but I guess you'll just have to kind of keep an eye on the temperature if you get close to somebody. But if it stays fast, can you get to the front and pull out a win here today?
I'm gonna try.
Well, I guess that's a good answer.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna try for sure.
What other answer do you want, Rudy?
I know, really.
Yeah. I wish I could have got that one at the Indy.
Yep. What do you think of the racing out here with these guys, man? This is nuts on this bumpy 07 track, ain't it?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I should have stayed in the back a little longer.
A little longer, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I got it in too early.
Well, now you're coming to 20 to go. You can't afford to stay back now.
Nope, I'm going now.
Okay, brother. We're gonna let you go then. Good luck.
Yep, thank you.
Yes, sir. Wow. You're gonna be starting from 23rd position.
It looks like we still only got the 2 to go signal here. So still got some couple of caution laps before we go back green here. I do like talking to the rookies, and just talking to a rookie like you just did there with Scott Schuer is so pretty cool. Their first race out here, they're just trying to do what they can to just salvage a result for their first race ever. And we've already seen a couple of rookies run up towards the front here. It's just so cool.
Yeah. Why don't you see if you got time here? Why don't we get a word in with maybe like Nate Stewart, because this is his first race out.
I was also going to talk about Lucas Smith. Maybe we'll talk to him.
Okay. Whichever one you want. Lucas Smith, yeah, he's closer to the front.
Lucas Smith, you got a copy, buddy?
That's Elijah.
What? How did I drag? Hey, Elijah. We'll talk to you, I guess.
I was like, wait a minute, I'm not Lucas.
I had Lucas Smith highlighted, and I was dragging him up, and somehow it ended up being you. Well, I guess we'll talk to you, man. How's the racing been out there for you?
Pretty chaotic, so I've been staying towards the back, and then when they had that first truck where didn't get a yellow there, I got some rear end damage, but other than that, it's been pretty good, so.
All right, well, you're going to be restarting 16th here. You're going to be aggressive and get to the front?
Yeah, it's about that time. I'm starting getting up there, so we'll see.
All right, well, Elisha, best of luck to you for the rest of the race. Maybe we'll talk to you somehow afterwards.
Maybe you picked the right person next time, Joseph.
I had him highlighted, and somehow it ended up being you. But hey, you're a nice guy, so I don't mind talking to you.
Oh, thank you.
Aw, that's sweet.
All right, well, it looks like you guys are about to go back green next time around, so good luck out there.
All right, thank you.
That was so weird. I had Lucas Smith highlighted and brought up him.
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird.
Holy crap. Man, TeamSpeak's been acting up on me tonight.
right, here we go. Tommy Gossett, Zoltan Hertzeg on the front row. Jared Darling, third, and Jason Jacoby, fourth. I'll tell you what, man, we've got a lot of heavy hitters up there. What happened to Ariotti? Aries, 5 laps down, still sitting on pit road.
Yeah, remember, he was the one that got bumper hooked by Eric Hall.
I know. Man.
So definitely not going to see him in victory lane tonight, but we still got a lot of cars out here that has a shot to win this race. But we also have a lot of cars out here that could still be involved in another pit one. So, still, oh man, this is going to be fun.
Only 2 drivers out of the race, Nathan Lewis and James Simmons. Everybody else, except for Ariotti, still sitting on pit road. But, everybody else is still out there. Josh Robin, Caden Henry, Eric Hall now 2 laps down. Zachary DeMarche 1 lap down. Andrew Cardinelli 1 lap down. And Falkingham is starting at the tail end of the lead lap in 26th position. Ouch.
Well, it's going to be 18 laps to go.
All right, here we go. This could be the final restart, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's not going to be. Pace car is in. And green is out. We're underway here at Daytona. Well, thank you all for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it for the season opener here of NORC. And they're in the Cup cars this season, and I'm loving it. I just hope they don't change these cars. Man, iRacing, please leave these cars alone. I love these cars right now. This is, this brought from probably one of the maybe not so popular cars in iRacing before this last build to this now has become, I think, the most popular car because of the increase in racing ability that you can do with them now. Before it was like every track you went to, it was like you're driving on a skating rink.
I have to 100% agree with you on that. There's a driver I want to talk about that just cracked the top 10. How about Malad Radman? Just cracked the top 10. We haven't seen him all race long up here. He was back in the second pack early on. Got trapped a lap down early on as well. Oh, and speaking of Malad, he just started blinking. Malad, I'm not trying to jinx you. I'm sorry. But, man, go ahead.
He said he was having internet problems.
Well, we haven't seen Malai Ratman race in NORC in quite some time, and it's good to see him back. And hopefully he can make most of the races this season and maybe go for a championship because he is a strong competitor as well. Right now he's the 5th car up on that outside lane. Was crossed the line in 10th last time, but it looks like he's going to move up a couple more positions at the line.
We talked to Jason Jacoby there earlier, and he was saying about that little bit of damage on the back of his car. He wasn't really concerned. He said as long as he was in the draft, he thought he was going to be okay. And Cody Miller to the lead. Holy smoke.
Well, but what was happening behind him? Femi Olat just thread the needle between Lucas Smith and Zoltan Herzog. There was really, I'm going to tell you, there was no room in the middle there, and Femi Olat made an opening for himself. And I said it before with Femi, if there is an opening that's about 12 feet wide or more than that, he'll put his car in it. So you better watch out for Femi. He will make some of the boldest moves in NORC, and I feel he's the most aggressive and he's the guy that just makes these aggressive moves that...
we got a caution. Rolf Justin.
Oh,
no. We got cars bouncing off of him.
Oh, and Sean Williams involved, too.
Oh, no. Let's go see what happened here. I'm on with Sean Williams, but I think it was Rolf Justin's. Yeah, Rolf was ahead of him. So let's see.
Major net coating with Rolf Just. A car disappeared. Yeah, go ahead.
They went 4 wide. Oh, Sean Williams went right up the middle right there. Oh, Sean, what were you thinking, brother?
Oh, man.
Let's get down here a little closer. Yeah, you can see they were 4 wide right there.
Oh, man.
I mean, look at it. Well, they went 4 wide because the way it was right there. And look, I mean, up in between Justin Gable, he snuck up in there. and then got into the 19, and that was Caden Henry. Caden Henry is going to actually hook him, and then he'll go up into Rolf Just.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
Rolf Just was having a decent run tonight, and Sean Williams and Caden Henry, they were having a strong run tonight. And unfortunately, those guys just got involved there.
Man. Oh, man, and he got hit again. Wow, you talk about airtime. Look at that, flying through the air. Oh, tell me that ain't a screenshot right there, folks.
Goodness.
I'm telling you, let's go back. We got to see this again, man. That's amazing stuff right there. Look at this airtime for Sean Williams flying through the air up over cars. Unbelievable. Wow. It's a good thing this is a sim, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I think everybody else is thankful this is just a sim.
Good night. Good job there, man. I'm telling you. All right, well, I don't know if that is going to take Sean out of it. So Cody Miller is our leader.
Yeah, how about Cody Miller? He did get, he's doing a very good job tonight. He started, 17th, right? Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Anyhow, he's doing a very good job. Well, I do want to try to get a word with Lucas Smith. Hopefully this works this time. Let's give it a try.
Okay.
Lucas Smith, you got a copy, buddy.
Loud and clear.
Well, this is your first official race in NORC. You're doing a very good job out here. Running 6. You've been up in the top 10 for most of this race. How's the race been for you overall?
It's been pretty good so far. In the first part, before the first pit stop throughout the caution, I was just hanging back, trying to get a feel of everything. Then we had a pretty good pit cycle along with a couple other guys, and the caution came out, so that kind of messed us up. But after that, decided might as well try to get up front and see what we can get done.
All right. Well, we've seen you be a little bit aggressive in the last couple of runs here. How aggressive are you going to be here now?
We'll have about 10 laps to go. I'll hold off a little bit. We get in the final couple laps. I'm gonna go hard and see if I can get a win.
All right. Well, best of luck to you, Lucas. Maybe we'll talk to you in victory lane afterwards.
All right. Thanks, Joseph.
Well, we got people in chat saying that Sean Williams just earned his pilot's license.
I agree. Should we ask him that to see if he did earn it?
Yeah, go for it.
Sean Williams got a copy, buddy.
Hey.
Well, I want to ask you, because chat has access as well, but did you just qualify for your pilot's license right there?
I think so. Who wants to go for a ride?
Well, I would say I'll back out of that opportunity. I don't want to be in your seat right there.
Hey, we landed it.
You did land it, so we'll give you that. So I guess that's why you got your pilot's license. Well, congrats on that, man.
Landed on the wheels, too.
That's right.
Well, Sean, you were having a strong run early on, but now, unfortunately, it seems like you're out of this race. What happened there?
I was on the bottom on that restart, and everyone was checking up lap after lap, and the outside line was just kind of freight training everybody, and I wanted to get back to the front. I saw a hole, went for it, and I haven't seen the replay yet, but I feel like the guy on the outside didn't give me any room, and I got hooked, and it went flying, so we're sitting here. I'm actually going to finish. I don't have any required somehow. I only had 11.5 optional.
You don't have any required after flying through the air like that?
I don't know how that happened, but my steering is all screwed up. I'm going to try and finish, maybe to grab a few more spots and get some extra points, but yeah, that was a wild ride right there.
Well, Sean, we'll let you fix up your damage. Sorry about your run tonight. Hopefully you have a better result next week, man.
Yeah, we'll try. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, that was pretty wild. That was good. TVP said that in chat there.
There's one last guy I do want to talk to before we go back green, and that's Malad Radman. I know chat's been wanting that.
Oh, yeah. Get him in here.
Malad Radman, got a copy, buddy?
Hi, Joseph.
Well, here you are in 4th place. Where did you come from? Because you were in that second group early on in the race, and you had some trouble entering pit road at one point. Now here you are in the top 5. So what's going on with your race so far?
You never give up. We had a strategy at the beginning, didn't really work out. This is my first race back in a while, so I wasn't expecting the car to be so loose under braking. I didn't remember it being like that, so I was speeding a little bit, tried slowing it down as much as I could, then just spun it out somehow. Got a little bit of damage, then had a fight to get the lucky dog, missed a few wrecks, and then just rode the outside, waited for Femi to pull the 3 wide in the middle, which you have to do sometimes. He has a lot of damage, but I'm just happy to be up here. I shouldn't be up here with the way it's been going, but never give up. And now we see what we can do.
Well, yeah, now that you're up here, how aggressive are you going to be?
You know I'm going to be aggressive. This thing's going to be in the wall or it's going to be in victory lane.
All right, well, wow. Malad, best of luck to you. Maybe we'll talk to you in victory lane afterwards. And Malad, I just want to tell you, I missed you, man, in this league.
Yeah, I missed you too, buddy.
Yep,
all right,
we did.
well, good luck out there, Malad.
Yep, thank you, Rudy. Thank you, Joseph.
You bring a lot of excitement in here, Malad, I'm telling you.
Thank you, thank you. I'll try to put on a show out here.
All
Me
right,
and Femi are going to do it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
All right, Rudy, we only got 10 laps to go when they get back to green here.
And get them going. This could be the final restart right here. It could.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be 10 laps to go when we get back to green here at Daytona. Cody Miller and Femi Olab will be on the front row. How about Jason Jacoby, Malai Radman, 3rd and 4th, Zoltan Herzeg, rookie driver Lucas Smith, Tommy Gossett, Taylor Fry, Jared Darnley, Elijah Gracia round up the top 10. The pace car is off, and here we go. The green flag is back in the air. 10 laps to go here at Daytona.
Well, we've had 36 lead changes, Joseph. 36 lead changes. Can you imagine? And 4 cautions.
My goodness.
Femi Olab to the outside. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say, it's not over yet, though. We're going to have a lot more action now.
You betcha. Yeah, Sean Williams is out there rolling. A lot of damage to the car, but he's rolling.
Well, he did say you want to get a few more spots, get a few more points, and, you know, points matter now.
Yep.
And remember, only the top 12 finishers get points. So you want to finish in that top 12.
Man, tell me that isn't going to bring a new aggressive level in there.
Oh, absolutely.
And look who John Barry's in 11th. He's just on the edge of making it in.
I was just looking at him, too, that, wow, all of a sudden he's in the picture as well to make something happen.
And outside
Femi's about to get turned. Oh, hang on. Oh, Femi. Oh, and here we go. Here we go.
There we go.
And yep, and I knew that was coming. When something happens in front of you, the whole field's going to stack up, and we got the big one.
And Keaton Jones involved in that. Let's go back. I'm not sure exactly who started that, but
it was Keaton Jones. Well, it all got started when Femi Olab almost got bumper hooked. And all of a sudden, it stacked up the field, and Keaton Jones was the first one that got turned around.
Oh, right there. Okay. I'm on Femi right here. I'm going to watch this. It looks like, right there. Yeah. Oh, Cody Miller got into the back of him, and that stacked up that whole inside line as Femi, he collected it. These guys started giving him the room to collect it. Jason Jacoby kind of got shuffled out of that deal right there. He goes to the high side, cars into the wall, Jared Darling's into the wall, and the 77 of Keaton Jones looks like he gets hooked by John Barry.
Yeah, he got involved. Spencer Owens, Elijah Gracia, John Barry is wrecked, Tom Mercier.
John's gonna eat. Wow, John goes clear to the inside wall.
John. Oh.
Good night. He must have slid 100 feet. Good night. And there's Matt Hummel right beside him. Matt's going back into the wall.
Matt Hummel involved. Tony Hilbrand's got involved in that as well.
Dang, I'm telling you. Well, guess who's in the lead now?
How? Look at this, Chad. Malad Radman up front. And look who's in second. Lucas Smith.
I know it.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, Femi Olab, Cody Miller, Zoltan Herzeg, Jason Jacoby, Jared Darling still in it. Even though he tapped the wall, he's okay. Oh, he can't afford to come in and have that checked out now. Give up that valuable track position. Oh boy.
Oh,
you
no.
just gotta drive it and hope for the best finish you can get.
Wow. Man, I tell you what, did it shuffle this field around?
Man, I'm telling you. 5th caution of the day. And let's see how many lead changes we got now. 38 lead changes. Oh, man, that's a lot of lead changes. I'm telling you, in 73 laps. That's a lot of lead changes.
A driver we have not talked about for most of this race. How about TCB? All of a sudden, he's in 10th.
I know it. Yes, sir.
I would like to get a word with them.
Do it.
Hey, TCB, you got a copy, bud?
Holy hello, I was not expecting this.
Well, I don't think you expect yourself in the top 10 right now. We haven't talked about you all race long. All of a sudden, you're in 10th. How's the race been for you overall?
Well, the whole race, I was basically just hanging out in the back, waiting for the big one to happen. Had a few wrecks. I think every single wreck I've been through the grass, so I've gotten damaged. But right now, I don't know how the front end looks. I mean, I can see my hood, so it's obviously not very good. But through that last wreck, I just never lifted, and unfortunately, I ran into the back of somebody. But we're good. We don't have any engine damage, so we're gonna try to grab the W here, hopefully.
All right, well, how aggressive are you going to be to try to get up to the front?
Oh my God, I'm going to be so aggressive. You don't even know. I'm going to be taking it 3 wide, shooting gaps through the middle. I'm going to be like a bow and arrow going
and then
in between 2 trees.
And then we're going to see you in the catch fence.
No.
And then we're going to get a yeehaw, right?
Yeah.
You might get a sad yeehaw if I'm in the fence.
Well, TCB, hopefully you stay on 4 wheels to the checker flag, because we don't see that a lot from you. I'll be honest with you, especially on restricted play races. But you know what? You're doing a good job. Just trying to stay out of trouble. We like to see you. Maybe we could talk to you afterwards too. Hopefully.
Listen, I got my fingers crossed. I got my toes crossed. All I want is, like, I want to start this season off good. If I end up with a top 10 after this, I'm happy. Top 5, I'm happy. A win, I'm freaking ecstatic, baby, you know? Yeah! You're going to get one of those.
Well, yeah, because we might not see that again for the rest of the season, just saying.
Oh, wow.
Well,
guys, Joseph is doubting me right now. I don't know how I feel about this.
TCB, here's the thing. I love you, man, but I'm being realistic, okay?
Wow.
A little dissing going on here. What?
Yeah. You know what, Joseph? If I win, this one's for you. And this is for all my haters.
Oh, well, do you? Well, yeah, you do got haters, yeah. All right, well, best of luck to you, man.
All right, I want to give a shout out to everyone real quick watching. My girl is also watching. Love you, honey. My mom, everybody else is watching. This has been an amazing race, and hopefully this is going to be an amazing finish for me in victory lane.
All right, well, best of luck to you, TCB.
Hey, if you win, steak dinner for Sienna.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Of course.
Or Joseph's going to take her out for a steak dinner.
Yeah.
Joseph doesn't have a shot.
Oh, okay.
How do you know?
I know.
Yeah, right. All right, well, TCB, good luck.
All right, thanks, guys.
Oh, man. He's a trip to the interview.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love the guy. He's probably the most upbeat guy you ever have in this league. I mean, he's just so much fun to talk to.
Who was the other one that we, was it Cody Miller?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Cody Miller, he gives a good interview, too.
Well, we do got the one to go signal this time, and Rudy, we're going to have a 4-lap shootout to finish this off, hopefully. And you know what, Rudy? I want this race to, I want to see a white flag. I want to see a white flag,
yeah, I know
and these guys race it out to check flag.
Oh, boy, it's going to get crazy. And we're probably going to see some guys wrecking in the back. I kind of have a sneaking suspicion, but
if we see that, it better happen on the final lap where we don't have a caution.
And we only have 21 cars on the lead lap. Tony Hillebrands is going to be the tail end of the lead lap back there with John Barry. They're coming off pit road now. He better hustle to get around here, get caught up to the field before they go green.
Whew, ready? Rudy, I'm ready.
I know it. I am too, man. This is going to be crazy. Get ready, folks. Strap them seatbelts down good and tight, because, man, we're getting ready to go racing again here at the season opener of NORC. Coming to 4 laps to go. Who's going to win it? If a caution comes out, the race will be over. And only the top 12 get points. Can you imagine? Boy, that's something different.
That just makes the aggression go up, too, right there. Here we go.
All right, pace car's in, and here we go. Millard Radman hits the gas pedal, and green is out.
Contact between. Oh, nice save, Tommy Gossett.
Yep, Tommy Gossett just got totally bumped right out of the way, but he rejoins. He's going to go way back in the field, but Millard Radman hangs on.
Watch this run Lucas Smith is going to have because of Zoltan Herzog. Here comes Lucas Smith to the outside, Millard Radman.
And Lucas has not led a lap yet today, coming from 33rd. And he's clear.
He's not. Zoltan moves to the bottom lane to take the inside. Millard through the middle. Jared Darling into the wall.
My gosh.
Lucas Smith around.
Wait a minute.
No, there they go. They're around. Millard is going to win here at Daytona.
Oh, my gosh. The caution is out. Everybody in the front part of the field's going to wreck. Oh, my gosh.
Millard Radman is going to win at Daytona. Femi last second, and Terrell Baker third.
We got to go back and check this out again because, oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, I'm on board with Millard here, but the wrecking was behind him, and I think it was somewhere along where Jared Darling hit the wall, I think. They're side by side. They're really pushing. He gets up into the wall, comes down into CCB, and there's where, right there. Okay, Lucas Smith comes down, takes out Zoltan.
Oh, and I thought they had it saved right here. Oh, man. Oh, that's a hard hit for Jason Jacoby.
Where the heck is where did Zoltan go?
Zoltan is in the wreck. He's spinning in the infield.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Wow. There's a bunch of them. Oh, my gosh. They're all piling up into this.
Yeah, Daniel Falkingham, Cody Miller, Caden Henry, Keen Jones.
Falkingham comes down and gets into the back of Smith. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe all the people that were taken out of that. Now, Aaron's able to keep it going, and he's going to wind up coming home fourth here today.
Yeah, I was looking back what happened between Lucas Smith and Millard. First, we saw Millard make an aggressive move 3 wide to go to second, but then he got to the back of Lucas Smith, and he just hit him in the wrong spot on that back bumper, and that's when it turned Lucas Smith around. So nothing at fault for Lucas Smith or Millard Radman. It was just that's how racing goes here at Daytona. Yep. Sometimes, there's just one miscalculation there, and it just could be a big one.
Well, wow, Millard, man, his return, here he is going to be in victory lane, providing nothing serious happens here.
Yeah, of course, got to make it 2 more laps around without something happening. And how about you got Femi Olat second, Terrell Baker third, and, man, we're going to definitely get a big yeehaw from him in a little while, for sure. How about Aaron Smith? We haven't talked about him at all. He finishes 5th. My goodness.
Cody Miller 4th. Jared Darling, even though he smacked the wall there, is going to come home 6th. And it was a big save for Tommy Gossett because he was about to be outside the top 12 for the points. And, boy, with all them guys wrecking, that put him right back in 7th. Tom Mercier 8th. Spencer Owens now 9th. And Andrew Cardinelli finishes 10th, so he'll be in the points. Lucas Smith and Elijah Gracia. Those will be the top 12 point getters right there. Zoltan going to be 13th, just outside the points. Oh, after leading 19 laps here today. Let's see, Femi led 9. Zoltan might have come out of here with the most laps led today. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to see who all the rest of the leaders were here. Tommy Gossett led 7. Jared led none. Aaron Smith led none. Cody Miller led 5. Who led the most laps? Had to have been. It had to have been Zoltan. Yeah, he had to come out of here with the most laps led today. So you get points for that, right?
Yeah. So you get You get 3 bonus points if you lead the most laps.
Yep. And then our pole sitter, I think, is out of the race. Yeah, Will Klein. He's out of the race, but he's still going to get points.
Yep. Ended up with a 27th place finish after being involved in a late race incident.
Wow, man. Well, final lap. White flags in the air for these guys. And it's going to finish under caution. Femi spinning it out there. Having a little fun. I don't know if we'll get to talk to him. We never really get to talk to Femi. I don't know why, but...
But, man, how about that? Malai Redmond, we haven't seen him much at all last season compete because of his internet issues, and also he took a long break from iRacing. But in this return, he was in the back of the pack early on just to stay out of trouble. He started avoiding all the wrecks, moving up towards the front, got in the right spot. Unfortunately, none of his fault or Lucas Smith's fault either. It's just hard racing, but unfortunately got in the back of Lucas Smith, turned him around, but he got himself in the right place there, and he's coming off turn number 4. And ladies and gentlemen, in his return, and to start off the season with a bang, Malad Radman is going to come take the checker flag under caution and get the win here in Daytona.
Well, we're going to let it go. These guys like to see the burnouts if he does a burnout, so we're hoping he does. But we'll try to get these guys up here for an interview here at the end. All right, we caught up with the winner, Malad Radman. I hope you're going to give us a burnout, but congratulations on your win, man, being at the right place at the right time when that caution come out and you pull out the win. Tell us about it.
It was one heck of a race. Let me try to get the burnout here.
Yep.
Let me get into the start finish. I don't know how to do burnouts. I'm just going to try my best.
Oh, come on. Don't be a rookie at this.
Let's hold the clutch.
First gear and light it up. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
He's got it figured out.
Daytona, baby. Oh, I'm in the grass. I don't want to be in the grass. Get back out.
Oh, come on. You're doing the Dale Sr.
Well, what's it mean to you got your return back to NORC and you come right out of here with the win?
Yeah, definitely very happy. I wasn't expecting it once the race started, but a hell of a race. We got lucky with getting the lucky dog. I knew I had to get a little bit racy once that initial strategy didn't work. But, man, I'm so happy to win at Daytona. We won the shootout, I think, last season. Almost won the Norctona 500, but just got wrecked there with 10 laps to go. And I think I'm starting to get a little bit better at these plate races, and just really happy to get this win.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Well, it's good to see you in victory lane again, Malad. And I'm sure you're going to be going to celebrate this win here tonight because this is going to mean a lot to a lot of guys out here. We had a few extra cautions, but you know what? 07 kind of provides that really, really good racing where you can pass a little bit on the outside. I think it's better than the new Daytona as far as racing. I don't know how you want to say that. Competitiveness against each other, where it makes the outside line as good as the inside line, instead of vice versa, at the new track. So I may think it makes better racing, but You know, for as bumpy as this track is and the way you guys were running 2 and 3 wide out there and doing it in the first 10 laps of the race, that was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't see what was going on up there because I was in the back, but I from what I was hearing, they were racing hard up there.
Oh,
and
it was.
yeah, it's and I knew when it came to the end, it would be a survival. I knew just by the little bit of just in the previous laps, coming to the end, and I found myself up towards the lead. I was like, all right, I know I have to be in the outside probably because the bottom lane's not gonna get going, and I was really just hoping for a caution. And I have to apologize to Lucas because, I mean, like I said, I've never turned someone in the middle of the corner in a race, so I don't know why I turned him there. I thought I was square to him. I was just trying to give him a shove, and then I would have tried to pass him once we got to the tri-oval, once he got clear. But I turned him, and unfortunately that caused the wreck, but it gave me the win. It's kind of bittersweet there. But yeah, I got to apologize to him because he ran a good race, and but yeah, it's survival of the fittest. I mean, these races are so crazy. I think you are right with the racing thing. At this track, it does give the outside lane a little bit more leverage. I think with this new package, the new Daytona is pretty equal, I think, but also really hectic. So I think both Daytonas are really good now. It's just the runs are so big, and you really don't want to be the leader. It's right. Very tough to block.
Yeah, very good. All right, well, who you got to thank for this win, Milad?
I got to thank everyone in NORC. Thank John. Thank everyone in here for allowing me to race in here. And I feel like it was a good race. So not too many cautions, the right amount. I got to thank. I created my new team. We got Snow Motorsports. Only got 2 drivers in it, me and Femi. So we finished 1-2. You literally cannot get a better finish than that. Nope. So I want to thank him. I want to thank to everyone watching. I know you guys. I know some of you guys watch because I tweeted out, and some of you guys are just fans of NORC. So I want to thank you guys for watching and supporting the league and supporting myself as well. And it should be a good season. And I just want to thank you, Rudy. Thank you, Joseph, for putting on the races. And this should be a lot of fun this season. We already got win number 1 on our belts, so let's see what we can do from now on.
All right, brother. Well, go celebrate that win, and we can't wait to see what you do next week.
Thank you. See you guys next week.
All right, Joseph.
Yeah, I got Femi Olat that finished second tonight here in Daytona. Femi, you had a strong run, but only come out with a second place finish. Tell us about your race.
I mean, I had a strong run, but I didn't only come out with a second place finish. I came out with a second place finish with a destroyed car. So that's a win to me. And my teammate won. So, everything is great.
So what did you think about the racing here tonight on this bumpy racetrack with this package?
Apparently the track temp was like 130 something. I didn't even know because it was a play track, so I didn't bother looking at the weather. But I felt that the setup was really bad. It was like early on in the race, I was just hanging around like 7/10 behind the main pack because the new package allows you to just suck up really easily. So I was observing that people are just like really tight in the corners, or I don't know if they were tight, but people were just squirrely, and I think that's because the setup was hitting the track in certain spots with the bumps. I didn't really like that, so I just had to bide my time with that. And other than that, it was a pretty fun race.
Well, you guys are going to Kansas next week, and the package there with these cars provides some very good racing over there. So what are we going to expect over at Kansas next week, and what do you think how you're going to perform with the package over there?
I think it's going to be Daytona Part 2. I don't know how many laps we're doing, but just basically more Daytona. And so don't expect much from me because I'm not really up to speed with this package on the Gen 6, but I think that the viewers will get entertained. You guys will have a really fun broadcast.
Well, Femi, congrats again on second place. Anybody you got to thank?
Got to thank you guys for broadcasting. Thanks to John Berry for the league. It's a really good season opener. I think you guys had over 100 viewers. Thanks to everybody who showed up to watch and race, and shout out to Milad for the win.
All right, Femi, congrats on second once again, and best of luck to you next week in Kansas.
Thank you.
It's 134 laps next week at Kansas.
At Daytona.
No, next
awesome.
week. Oh, Daytona. Yeah, okay. I got you. Okay, I'm with you.
All right. TCB finishing third tonight, and you did say that you were going to be so excited with the top 10, top 5 finish, but what about a third place finish, Terrell?
Yeah!
See, Joseph, all I'm going to say is I told you so. All right. Listen, you said I was going to end up in the catch fence. I wasn't there. I'm in third.
But you didn't win, though. That was my expectations.
All right. I got third.
Okay. Well, good. Well, Terrell, tell us about the race overall, man. And how did you get up from 10th to 3rd and avoid all that chaos?
Well, I want to start off by the beginning of the race. I hung in the back the whole race. I mean, you guys probably didn't even see me or anything the whole race, but about halfway or whenever the first pit stops happened, my brakes went out. So that was kind of fun. I went flying through pit road. I almost killed a few people, but I held on to it. Luckily, we caught a caution. But then after that, we just still hung in the back for a while. And then I think the second to last restart, I restarted 21st. And then that's when I said, all right, it's go time. And then that wreck happened. And then you guys interviewed me. And then I ended up third somehow. I think I restarted like 10th or something. And the outside line on that last restart just got such a good run. I mean, we were coming out of 2 and I was passing like 4 cars on the low side. And I was really hoping that we were going to be able to keep it green as I was going to put a move on the boys out there. But and all, I think this is a great season opener, even though it didn't end on the green like how everyone wants it to be. Everyone wants it to end. But, oh, well, I mean, you had it all. You had passes for the lead, wrecks. I mean, green flag pit stops. It was a good race. Overall, it was a good race. I rated about an 8.3.
All right. Well, what about Kansas next week with this package?
Well, I raced Kansas in your league, and I was good there. So I got wrecked. All right, that's all we're gonna leave it at. But I'm pretty confident. I actually do like 1.5 miles now with this package. I feel like it's well, I mean, obviously everyone's gonna say it's easier, but I just feel like it fits my driving style more because in that last package, I don't know, I just could never really get a hang of it at some tracks. But Kansas is one of my strong suit tracks with this new package, so I'm pretty excited for it. I'm looking to double up, try to get third or maybe even second or maybe even a win. I might sneak out of Kansas with a win. Might have to roll the dice next week. We'll see what happens.
As long as you don't roll the car instead. Well, TCB, who do you got to thank for the 3rd place tonight?
Oh, man, I got a long list. Well, first off, I'd like to thank everyone at Max Speed TV, all the broadcasters that work so hard broadcasting all the other leagues. Everyone that watches, Combat Beast, shout out Combat Beast, Bonza, and Zach Nichols, a few other people. Everyone that also watches the streams anyways. I'd like to thank my mom, my girl, as usual. You're getting that steak dinner, honey. And I'd like to thank John Barry.
Hold on, time out.
Yep.
The steak dinner happens when you win.
No. Steak dinner's happening tonight because I got a top 3 and we're gonna party like it's 1999.
Yeah, right. You're on a budget. There's no way. Go ahead.
All right, and I'd like to thank NORC, John Barry, for putting on this league. This is the 10th season, 10th anniversary. So I think it's a great start to the 10th season of this very popular league.
All right, well, Terrell, good job on the 3rd place tonight. Best of luck to you next week in Kansas.
Thank you, Joseph.
Gotta love it.
Yes, sir. All right, let's run down through the final results here, folks. Lod Radman sneaking out a win here with his return at NORC. So congratulations to Malad for that win. Femi Olat second. Terrell Baker will finish third. Cody Miller fourth. Aaron Smith sneaking in there and grabbing a top 5. Jared Darling, even though he tapped the wall there, he's going to come home 6th. Tommy Gossett 7th. Man, we thought Tommy was going to be out of the top 10 today, but thankfully when them guys wrecked, that put him right back in it. Tom Mercier with the 8th place finish. Spencer Owens 9th. Yeah, okay. Spencer Owens 9th, and Andrew Cardinelli rounds out the top 10. Joseph?
Lucas Smith will finish 11th tonight. Elijah Drew Gracia 12th. Zoltan Herzeg 13th. Justin Gable 14th. Daniel Falkingham will end up in 15th. John Barry will finish up in 16th. Keen Jones 17th. Taylor Fry 18th. Tony Hilbrands 19th. And Nate Stewart will round up the top 20.
All right. Looks like, hold on here. I got to get my stuff squared away here. Okay, Eric, who's that? Yeah, Eric Hall 21st, Matt Hummel 22nd, Rolf Just 23rd, Sean Williams, gosh, after being up there and leading a bunch of laps, he might even have led the most laps today. I'm not really sure. But he grabs 24th, Jason Jacoby 25th, Zachary DeMarsh, new to the league here, finishes in 26th. Will Klein, our pole sitter, getting caught up in that wreck there and finishes 27th. Cody Lamas 28th. Scott Schuer, new to the league here, finished 29th. Josh Robin 30th. Caden Henry Oaks in 31st. Ariotti 32nd. James Simmons 33rd. And Nathan Lewis finish 34th. So again, congratulations to our winner, Malad Radman. Thank you for watching tonight, folks, for the season opener here at NORC for season number 10. Joseph, thank you for helping out. I appreciate that very much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Give us a thumbs up on the video, and don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.